everyone, welcome to my channel where I'm sharing my trading experience, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel, put big thumbs up, and don't forget to turn on notifications so that you will not miss my new videos. Also, I want to remind you that I have a closed group where I share my trading signals. If you want to get into that group, just text me a code word signal in my Telegram and I will add you to this group. The link to my Telegram will be in the description box. Today we will trade with you using the Parabolic SAR indicator. Parabolic SAR is a trend indicator. It is designed to help a trader to find an exit point from a position. This indicator will help us to determine the trend reversal point as well as tell us about the upcoming price movement. In order to connect this indicator, I press this button in the upper left corner. Then click here and a list of indicators opens in front of us. We select Parabolic SAR from the list. We leave all the settings by default. We can change the color and thickness of our indicator. In turn, you can choose any other color you like. After that, click Save. Our indicator is ready to work. We see that yellow dots have appeared at the top and bottom of our chart. What is a signal to open a deal? The signal is the moment when, for example, dots appear above our chart. This tells us that there will be a downside movement in the near future. Also, a change in the trend signals the approach of the moment when the points begin to approach directly to the candles themselves, which in turn also tells us that the price will rise in the near future. You can also enter a deal when several points have already appeared. Also, when the points begin to appear with a large distance from each other, this also tells us that there is a good, confident and unidirectional movement. But do not forget that the Parabolic SAR indicator, like any other indicator, is an auxiliary tool of technical analysis. Therefore, first of all, we conduct technical analysis. Also, pay attention to support and resistance levels as well as internal levels. And only then we take into account the tips of this indicator. Also, each market situation is considered individually. Be sure to watch this video till the end. I think that in today's trading we will meet different situations and you will be able to see how to work with this indicator. So guys, let's start to consider the first situation in the market. Here we see that there is a good confident downside wave-like trend. We also see that at the moment the first point has already appeared above our chart. The price is moving quite confidently and impulsively to the support level, which is below. In this situation, I propose to open a deal for 2 minutes for a decrease. 2 minutes also taking into account that there may be an upside pullback or some pro trade, after which the downside movement will certainly continue, since the price here also has an excellent potential for a decrease and the price is more likely to continue its movement to the support level. And so guys, let's wait for the end of our first deal and let's see what result we will get. Alright guys, the price really continued its downside movement to this level and we are making a profit here. Also, this indicator in turn really showed us a good entry point, and as you could see, the price really continued its downside movement. A good start. I suggest we continue to consider the following market situation. There is a resistance level at the top here, and we also see that after a small pro trade and rollback, the price continues its upside movement to this level again. We also see that several points have already appeared at the bottom of our graph. This also tells us that in the near future the price will continue its upside movement. I propose here to open a deal for 2 minutes to increase 2 minutes also with a margin, taking into account that there may be some pro trade or perhaps a slight pullback down, after which the price is more likely to also continue its movement to this level. It may also be broken, since the price here has also generally good potential for improvement. So guys, let's wait for the end of our deal. Well, quite good guys. The price really continued its movement to this level and we got profit. Although this level hasn't been broken yet, but I think it will happen in the near future. In any case, our indicator again suggested a good entry point and the upward movement really continued. Everything is going great. Let's continue to consider the following market situation. Here we see the resistance level. We also see that the price has already touched this level. There was a pullback down, and now after a pullback, the price again approached our level with a fairly confident and impulsive candle. Also pay attention to our indicator. It also tells us that an upside movement is also expected in the near future. In this situation, I also suggest opening a deal for 2 minutes to increase and 2 minutes also with a margin, taking into account that some kind of pro trade may occur or a slight pullback is possible, after which the price is more likely to continue its upward movement. This level may be broken though, since the general trend of the price is also going up. The price lows are getting higher. There is a clear compression of the resistance level, and in a similar situation it is more likely that this level will still be broken. And so guys, let's wait for the end of our deal. Great guys, the price really continued its upward movement with a fairly confident impulsive green candle. This level was broken through and we are getting a gorgeous confident profit. Also, this indicator in turn really suggested a good entry point and helped to determine the further price movement. Everything is going great. Let's continue to consider the following market situation. There is a support level down here. We also see that at the moment the price is quite confident, impulsively moving toward our level. Also, a few dots have already appeared at the top. In this situation, I suggest opening a deal for 2 minutes to decrease. I think that in this situation, it is more likely that the price will continue its movement towards the support level, since the price here also has an excellent downside potential. So friends, let's wait for the end of our deal. Excellent friends, the price really continued its downside movement to this level, and here we are getting a really good confident profit. 2 minutes was just enough for us. Also, this indicator again suggested a good entry point to us and helped to determine the further price movement. Everything is going great. Let's continue to consider the following market situation. There is a resistance level at the top here. We also see that there is an upside movement here. The price lows are getting higher. There is a certain compression. At the moment, after the downside pullback, the price continues its movement to this level again, and our indicator also tells us about the upcoming upside movement of the price. In this situation, I suggest opening a deal for 2 minutes to increase. I think that in the near future, the price still continue its upside movement. It is also possible that this level will be broken through, since the general trend of the price is also going up, with a high probability it will continue its upside movement. So guys, let's wait for the end of our deal. Well, great guys, as you can see, the price has really continued its upside movement. This level has been broken through and we are getting a gorgeous confident profit. 2 minutes was enough for us. Also, this indicator in turn gave us a really good entry point and helped to determine the further price movement. Let's continue and let's move on to the next market situation. Here we have a support level, and we also see that after the pullback, the price approaches our level again. There is a certain compression. This indicator also tells us that the downside movement is expected in the near future. Also, the general trend of the price is going down. Price highs are getting lower. Here I suggest opening a deal for 2 minutes to decrease. I think that in this situation the level will be broken. Meanwhile, the price already passing through this level. So friends, let's wait for the end of our deal. Great guys, the price really continued its movement and the level was broken through. We got a confident profit. 2 minutes was just enough. The indicator suggested a good entry point and helped to determine the price movement. Everything is going great. Let's continue. Here we see a support level, and we also see that the price highs are getting lower. I think that in the near future the price will continue its movement to this level. I also draw your attention to our indicator. It tells us that the downside movement is expected in the near future. Here I suggest opening a deal for 2 minutes to decrease. The price moves quite impulsively. I think that in this situation this time will be quite enough. So guys, let's wait for the end of our deal. Well, it's not bad guys, the price really continued its movement. We are making a profit here. Also, this indicator in turn really suggested a good entry point and helped to determine the further price movement. Everything is going well. Let's continue. Consider the following market situation. Here we see the support level. We also see that the submitted level was rolled back and the price is again approaching our level. Also pay attention to our indicator. It also suggests that the downside movement is expected in the near future and the price begins to go beyond the level. Here I propose to open a deal for 1 minute to decrease. I think that we will get into the most impulsive price movement of the level breakout itself, and 1 minute in this situation will be quite enough. And so guys, let's wait for them to file a deal. Well, great guys, as you can see, the price really continued its downside movement and this level was broken. We are getting a great confident profit. 1 minute was enough for us. Also, our indicator gave us a good entry point and helped to determine the further price movement. Meanwhile, I already have $4,000 on deposit. I suggest to continue to open another last deal for today. Now I will find a suitable situation in the market and we will continue. Here we see the level of support. You also see that after the pullback up, the price continues its movement to this level again. Also, our indicator tells us that the downside movement is expected in the near future, and in this situation I suggest opening a deal for 2 minutes to decrease. Just at the moment, the price is starting to move quite confidently to our level. I think that in the near future, the price will continue its downward movement. It is also possible that this level will be broken because at the moment, the price is already approaching our level for the third time in a fairly short time. And in similar situations, it is more likely that the price still continues its downside movement. Perhaps this level will still be broken through. And so guys, let's wait for them to file a deal. Well, quite well guys, the price still continued its downside movement to the support level, although it has not yet been broken through, but I think this will happen in the near future. Also, our indicator again suggested a good entry point and helped us to determine the further price movement. Meanwhile, I already have $6,000 on deposit. I suggest we end on this, because I have fulfilled my plan for today, so I complete trading and leave the market. Also, all market situations have worked out perfectly and we get a great result. Thank you so much for watching this video to the end. I hope you learned something new today and especially about indicator Parabolic SAR. So guys, if you want to join my closed group, just text me a code word signal and in my Telegram and I will add you to this group. See you in the next video. Bye bye.